I get it. I want to take care of we got to save the world. I'm not worried about Christmas decorations. I'm with you, Amber, too. Amber, who wrote the piece, she gets it too. Melania wants to take care of kids. She's not really worried about the Christmas decorations. So, the left-wing media's got in their hands, their mitts, I should say, probably better describes the appendages of these losers, on some tapes, people secretly recording Melania Trump. This happened to me once. It's really a terrible violation of your privacy. It really is just speaks more, I believe, most times to the character of the people doing the recording than it does the people who are surreptitiously recorded. In this case, a woman by the name of Stephanie something. I don't even know her last name. Don't really care. But she pretended to be Melania Trump's friend. She was befriended the Trump family, got some contracts for the inauguration. I guess things didn't work out and decided that she was going to secretly tape the first lady and launch these devastating, air quotes, tapes to the media right before the election because that's what losers with no spines and no integrity do. So here's one of the tapes, and this is supposed to be, again, characterized by the left-wing media, so devastating. Uncaring Melania. She's just got this patina around her. You can't crack her emotion. She doesn't even care about these immigrant kids. Here's Melania talking about kids being brought across the border when we had the immigration crisis early in the Trump presidency. And it's interesting because she points out how well we try to care for them, how things aren't so great in some of their home countries, how coyotes take advantage of them, these human smugglers, and how that there are issues with the asylum system. How exactly is this a negative? Listen for yourself.
All these kids that I met, they are here in the shelters because they were brought by it through coyotes, the people, or trafficking, and that's why they put them in jail. And the kids that they go in shelters, and the way they take care of them, it's they even said, the kids, they say, wow, I will have my own bed, I will sleep on the bed, I will have a cabinet for my clothes. It's so sad to hear it, but they didn't have that in their own countries. Right. They sleep on the floor. They are, they are fed. They are taking care nicely there. But they are not with parents. It's sad. But when they come here alone or with coyotes or illegally, you need to do something. Right. And a lot of like moms and kids, they are taught how to do it. They go over and they say like, oh, we will be killed by gang member. We will be it's so dangerous. So they are allowed to stay here. Do you understand?
I do. And they're the ones that are the bad ones.
Yeah, and they are not, it's not true that they would, you know what I mean? Some of them, they're using that lines that, they're not professional, but they are taught by other people what to say to come over and to let them go to stay here, because they could easily stay in Mexico, but they don't want to stay in Mexico because Mexico doesn't take care of them the same as America does.
Paul, can we do this like a little mini survey here, the Dan Bongino Show staff? It's an extensive staff, hundreds of employees here. I'm just kidding. There's really only 3 of us. Actually, there are really no employees here, but people I work with, let's say. So, Paula, you listen to that. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how devastating was that for Melania? 10 being politically catastrophic, the end of the Trump career. 1 being, what the hell are you talking about? That sounded pretty good. 1 to 10. Give me your number. Paula's giving me a goose egg, a big 0. She's giving me the donut. So a 0, meaning, So Melania says it's very sad what's happening to these kids. They have nothing in their home countries. She's very proud of the fact that we give them beds and a places for their stuff. She's sad that they separate with them from their parents. She's acknowledging human trafficking is a problem and saying some of them are working. It seems like they're professionals because they already know the answer to our broken asylum questions. Joe, let me go to you. Again, 10 being politically catastrophic. Melania's the worst person on earth. 1 being a, what the hell are you talking about? She actually sounds pretty caring in that clip. Give me your number, Joe. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I'm right there with Paula, baby. A 0.
For those of you watching on Rumble, doing the big zero. I'm going to add a third zero to that, even though I specifically said it was a 1 to 10 chart, just because I can and it's my show. I'm going to add a third goose egg. That is a triple goose egg, a triple zero. What the hell is that? Is this woman releasing these secretly recorded tapes to help Melania Trump? It gets worse. Now, that was long audio, so I'm not going to play the second audio, but there's more of this audio that makes her sound even more human. People want to be relatable, right? That's why they like Donald Trump. He talks like they talk. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, but that's how people talk sometimes. Now, people who live in media bubbles don't know people talk that way because they live in media bubbles. But the great Amber Athey's piece will be up in the show notes, has a piece in The Spectator about another clip. The reason I'm not playing, it goes on a little while, but she's talking to this same spineless person who recorded her and then gave it to the media. She's talking about Christmas decorations. Amber Athey, The Spectator. Quote, the Melania tapes reveal she's even cooler than we thought. The woman who recorded her is Stephanie Winston Wolkoff. Sounds very sophisticated. And CNN made a major miscalculation broadcasting these tapes. What was in the second tapes? In the second series of tapes, Melania's on the phone talking about, again, serious issues with these kids she's got to handle and deal with. And she's upset at all the time she has to decorate to formalities in the White House, like the Christmas decorations. And she's like, who gives a... It begins in an F and rhymes with duck, let's say. Who gives that about Christmas decorations? And everybody at home, by the way, I love Christmas. I am a practicing Christian, as you well know. But Paula, can you not vouch for me on this? I don't like Christmas decorations either. I'm sorry. It is not a reflection of my faith or anything. I just don't like it. I don't get the point. I don't see the point of putting stuff up you got to take down in a few weeks. It's just me. It's just me. I love my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank God he was born on this planet. I don't like Christmas decorations. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I know some of you do. I'll probably get tons of negative feedback. I'm just saying. I like Christmas tunes. I'm okay with that. I don't mind some lights here and there. My brother goes crazy in his house up in Carl Place. Some of you live up there. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen his house. No, I'm not kidding. It's like a tourist attraction. He's got like Clark Griswold, like he shuts the electric grid down on Long Island, my brother. It looks great. That's his thing. I don't put not a single light bulb on. I don't even change the light bulbs in front of my house now that aren't Christmas lights. There's been one out, how long? 3 weeks now? I still don't have that one. I don't want more lights. It's not my thing. So I kind of get it. And I will bet even amongst the faithful out there, that a lot of you are listening to this other Melania tape where she's like, hey, I got a lot of stuff to worry about. I don't want to be bothered 24 hours a day with the Christmas design at the White House. Are probably like, yeah, okay, I get that. I get that. I know I was. Now, my wife loves Melania. Like, seriously, really loves Melania. But my wife probably disagrees with Melania on that. My wife loves Christmas decoration. She just loves it. We have a rule in the house, though. I can't get involved. I just can't. I'm sorry. On principle alone, she has to do the Christmas decorations on her. She has to. You may be like, Dan, that's cruel and unusual punishment. You got to help you out. I can't on principle alone because it's just creating work. We got to unwork in just a few weeks and I can't do it. So she does it by herself. I know it's horrible. I love my wife. She's great. I try to help out with as much as I can. I do the dishes, load the dishwasher, clean up, take the kids' oatmeal bowl in the morning, put it in the sink. She never finds the oatmeal bowl when she comes back. Why? Because I take care. Put it in the sink, wash out the cups, try to do my thing. Not to decorate. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. On principle alone. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I may lose hundreds of thousands of listeners. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to lie to you ever. I get it, Melania. I'm with you. Paula's not with you. She loves you. She loves you, but she doesn't get that. I get it. I want to take care of something. We got to save the world. I'm not worried about Christmas decorations. I'm with you, Amber, too. Amber, who wrote the piece, she gets it too. Melania wants to take care of kids. She's not really worried about the Christmas decorations.
You just heard Dan Bongino.